Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're live on Twitch pretty much every day at 8 PM Eastern Time. And we're continuing our game of Knights of the Old Republic. Okay, let's do this. Is that the droid we came for? Reactivate. Oh no, it is not. Bye. Ooh, hello! What's this? Oh, this is the thing. So if I would like to exit this room, everybody, it'd be super complicated. That's what I would like to do. But if I go away and then switch to this guy, like my guy would come back while I would want. Let's just do it. Okay. Insanity. Night Valor. I don't know, shoot this guy. Whoa, do you really have to move like that? Why is he advancing? What the fuck are you doing? Shoot the guy! I don't understand. What are you doing? What are you doing? Disengage. Let's go with night speed. And then is there a destroy door? What? Get it. Shit. There's so much stuff going on. No. Yes. There you go. Sure. There you go. Instead, just go attack.
Yes. Let's see what you've got.
Level up.
Aladrin.
Security. Seems 5 demolition is fine, just to remove them. Anyway. Woody-hoo! Akumu, how's it going? Powers. No, I can't get this. It's either this, force resistance. We have all the droid thing. Nah. Already have insanity. That's interesting though. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll go with this. speed. Ooh,
Acknowledgement.
Computer use security.
Sure.
Metals. Okay. You're a teacher? Get a module. Oh. There you go. Okay. We got this. Encrypted module. Okay, we can't do anything. Hello. I don't know why he does that. That goes right up there, and why this guy went up this guy to attack this guy.
Yes.
No sense. I think you're done. Oh no, you're done.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
I don't even know what this is. Go away.
Termination required. Droid efficiency at its best. Droid efficiency at its best. Droid efficiency at its acknowledgement.
What?
Master.
Yes.
Whoa. I haven't found the quartz for that. Need to go back there. So I don't even know why I would go in there, but let's try it out. Just run. Ow, ow, ow. We're fine. Okay, we're not. Survive, survive. You can do it. There you go. You're a robot. What's in here? Nothing. Steam control. Could we have come from here? Computer panel. This is the main computer, maybe.
Yes?
And you need?
Hey, BioBlizzard.
Master?
Sure.
So I can say there's a problem here. Size of computer. East. But there's nothing we have to do here. We're fine. So we're done. I think. Am I done here, BioBlizzard? You know this game. I guess I could have used. I have breathing masks in my. I mean, I've checked my mission. I found the encrypted druid, the missing cell cat. I found. I still need to do the murder trial thing. And I mean, the map is completed, and I feel I've done everything. I think I'm done. Because you said once I'm done here, I can't go back. I think you said let's need to go back. Okay, this is, what is this place? Sith base. Hey, look what I was talking about yesterday, yeah. I can't insert stuff. Like, I can't go back and, like, in between letters, I have to erase everything. Just a little thing in Heroes of Might and Magic 2, I found it was quite something. KOTOR! Oh. I'm under arrest. Oh. What? Why? I've done nothing wrong. You'll never take me alive. Let's go with this. Do not be foolish, human. We have the entire armed force of Manan at our disposal. You will submit to our authority. Though the Sith Embassy here is considered sovereign territory of the Sith Empire, we have been monitoring an alarming number of weapons discharges and detonations from within the base. Nah. Inquiries to the staff of the embassy yielded no response. It seemed that act has been cut. Our cameras recorded you entering the base. Yeah, you should have told me before about the camera. You don't look like an asshole. It is the conclusion of the Atos City Civil Authority that you're responsible for the disturbance here, and you are hereby placed under arrest. You will come with us. Or maybe that's where I go to talk to the court guy. Do not attempt to resist. Oh, it's fine. Greetings, human. I'm called Boalas, and I have been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. I do remember this. Hey, Strong Jim. Arbiter, I don't need anyone to represent me. What have I been charged with? Get me out of here. What have I been charged? You've been charged with initiating violence with the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the Ambassadorian Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our own laws regarding violence in Atos. How will you get me free? I would first like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. I have already been given all relevant data on you and your companions, so that can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I had authorization to enter. Indeed, I find that unlikely, Offworlder, but perhaps the judges will be more sympathetic to our view. Oh, I'll just force persuade him, if I can. What is your prior association with the Sith? I have no prior association. I'm on a mission to stop them from taking over the galaxy. I kill them wherever I can find them. I have no prior. Indeed, since you have a pass card in their race, I can only assume you believe taking this road will lessen your sentence. Very well. That should be all the information I require of you, for now. If you wish, we can begin the trial whenever you're ready. Don't you need to ask me more questions? I have all the information I need. I think I'd rather represent myself. Oh, maybe I should do that. I have proof that the Sith are evil. Let's do this. Indeed. What is that? He always says, indeed. This data pad proving they are kidnapping young Cellcat. Oh, there's that. I'll show it to the judges or not. I can't trust this guy? This is most disturbing. We should take this evidence and present it before the court right away. Oh. I wanted to represent myself. God damn it, I would have made a fool of myself. While your eye standing among the offworlders of Manan may bring you some leniency from them, being a successful swoop rider brings you no credit here, human. It seems it does. You stand accused of the grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to their embassy here. How do you plead? I don't plead, I tell. What's that? Let's go with that. You will not tolerate insolence. You will obey the rules of a court or you will be summarily found guilty. Guilty. You? You are guilty? You admit to your crime? Yes. Well then, suppose we have no choice but to sentence you for your crimes. For the crimes you have committed against the Sith and against the laws of the Ato City Authority, this court finds no authority will hereby sentence you to death. Oh, really? Okay. Then here we go! Booted up to the main screen. Oh, I think you just sit there, right? No? Oh, yeah, I remember this. Oh, come on. I wanted to try to force persuade myself in this. God damn. I thought I would have more options. You never know, so I just try. I pretty much always try with the most outrageous answer. Usually, I get away with it. Okay. Blah 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 blah. But why? Greetings, human. I'm called Bolas. Blah blah blah. Get me out of here. I don't need anyone to represent me. No, I'll represent myself. I want to do that. I shall leave your demise unto you. While your eye standing among the offworlders of Manan. Okay, I have to say not guilty. Yeah. You're not guilty. You get there with reports of weapons fire. You were seen entering and leaving. The Sith have not confirmed with the authorities about this matter. But from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. I'm sure the Sith will not want to talk about this, so I might be okay. What is your explanation? Explanation, yes, investigation the disappearance of the young Cellcat. It was a coincidence. I have this data pad as proof, yes. Let's go with investigating. Working for the Republic, I should have said. You believe the Sith had something with the disappearance? The offworlder has probably been listening to Shayla and his rumor mongering. Most likely. Do you have any proof to back up your yes? I have this data pad. Let be noted that the court has taken this new evidence into consideration. This is most disturbing. The court will adjourn for a brief period to verify this evidence and discuss its importance. We have verified that this is indeed a Sith data pad indicated in their compliancy in a plot to overthrow the lawful government. Oh shit. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous offense, all charges against you regarding this incident will be dropped. Pending a suitable penalty against the Sith, the embassy is considered off limits to all Atto City security personnel. No calls or incidents from their base will be attended to until this matter is dealt with, as they are no longer subject to the protection of Selgat law. Perfect. I'm innocent. Good night. Yeah, yay. XP? No? Where are my guys? Hey guys. Oh, there's some stuff I didn't do here. Oh, the judges. Oh, okay. Judge.
The Republic respects the peace of Atto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
I'm aware of the Republic's indignation. However, witness reports clearly state your Republic soldiers were as willing to engage in violence as the Sith in this case.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Taunts and threats are not sufficient provocation in the eyes of this court. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. I find both the Republic and the Sith to be equally at fault for this breach of the peace. I should throw all parties involved into the Atto City jail, but since no Selkat were armed in this conflict, I will show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. The court is dismissed, but I warn you that further disturbances will not be granted with such leniency. Okay. I don't waste time on individuals who are not involved in my legal jurisdiction. Republic citizens are welcome on Manan, but official inquiry should go through the proper channels. It's a question of blah blah blah. Okay. Can I talk to you?
Manan should treat us Sith better. Their day of reckoning approaches. The Selkath have forgotten the lesson of Taurus. Perhaps we should remind them.
Okay.
I'm sick of hearing about Manon's neutrality. It sounds like a coward's excuse not to fight, if you ask me.
Okay, I would like to investigate the murder. Is there a star map on this world? Oh. Not precisely, but Manan owes many wonderful and exciting locales and treasures. Total none places. Many shops and boulevards cater to the whim of many species and provide a vibrant nightlife that has to be seen to believe. This and other tourist traps can be added from the local industry. That was my time. Murder case. That is acceptable, I believe. In Manan legal tradition, the defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove his innocence in court. This arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate and present evidence in the trial, and argue on the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe you could fulfill this role adequately.
I suppose your Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
So be it. You are now appointed arbiter in the case of Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. I will now inform you of the pertinent facts in this case. You have a limited amount of time in which to investigate and organize a defense. Sunry was seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman. Alessa Argos. He has been charged with murder and is being held in the Ato City prison facilities. Due to his crippled shit, witnesses claim to have seen the killing and are being detained in the hotel in question pending the trial. The manager of the hotel has now been found at the appointment. Alessa was found dead of a blaster wound with an incriminating Republic medal clutching her hand. This information has been uploaded to your database. It would be wise to review all information before a trial starts. You may question Sunry or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him for killing.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You may also interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea and predictors. Holy shit. I feel compelled to add good luck. Okay. Hey Goose. Maybe you should wait till I finish talking or the cutscene's over before launching a sound bit like that. I shall answer questions pertaining to the case and those questions only. Whoops! I think the Republic is an institution in sore need of change that has been too long. Oh, I won't read all this. Blah, blah, blah. I will join with the Sith. Okay.
So nice to meet an impartial judge. You said it, not I.
Finished. Okay. So I don't even know what I clicked on. What do you think of Sunry? So perhaps you crippled to murder someone as obviously competent as the Sith and the question you at best. The man who can barely walk killed a Sith warrior in the prime, preposterous. But I wouldn't put it past the Republic to try and arrange such circumstances to see her dead. The Sith are much more straightforward about their intentions. Is that all? Is there anything suspicious about this case? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? I think this is what I said. Okay, he doesn't like the Republic. Suspicious? I find it presumptuous to assume that the people could kill perhaps one of the witnesses. Some Republic conspiracy. Okay. Okay, Republic conspiracy. Sunry. Great warrior in his prime, in his time, he fought for the Republic against the Sith aggression of BioWare. I have great respect for his accomplishment and find it tragic if I am sorry for his condition. If the Republic had more individual like him right now, I believe the Sith would be so very powerful. Suspicious? I find it questionable that a man with such a reputable past as Sunry would murder a Sith woman. But knowing the Sith, there will probably be some deception involved. They seek to do the same thing to us here. There has been much pressure by the Sith on our government, and even on the judges themselves, to deliver a guilty verdict in this case. But the letter of the law is absolute, and will not be compromised for Sith power games. Disturbing and ultimately tragic. For all its fault, your Tatooine Republic has benefited the vast majority of the galaxy for many millennia. To see it fall into the ruin in such a short time. I do not like the Sith, and I make no effort to I will even admit that if given the option, I would rule that we should join the Republic. I must remain impartial. That's it. It's not very informative. About the trial? Sunry? He is known to us as the hero of the Republic.
Speaking of that injury, has it been taken into consideration, Your Honor?
In no way does this disability impair. Rest assured that my personal regard for somebody will not affect my judgment. While emotion may rule your sin, the cold, hard hand of the law rules. Suspicious. The medal that was found clutched in Sith's hand. I found it most odd that such a blatantly incriminating piece of evidence would be left at the scene of her crime. We have analyzed the evidence and it does not appear to be a replica. Still have my doubts. In the midst of the crime, though, Sunry could well have lost it. I have seen much more improbable things happen when I tended to the courts.
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunry would have overlooked it being in Elas's hand.
Is there another matter you wish to inquire about? What do you think? The governing bodies of the both states seek to keep an amicable relationship with our world in order to facilitate the exporting of Naruto. I do not delude myself into thinking that either of your states holds any great value for us, but we are necessary, so we will let us all know. Okay. How do you know I was from the Republic? The ship registry is originally from the Republic world of Transit. Therefore you are a Republic citizen. Are you saying you stole your ship? No, perfectly legit. He told me about the star. Okay. I suppose I must spend some time talking to you. What do you think of Sunry? As a Republic soldier or hero, do you think this Republic pastor would let someone so valuable go so easily? I think not. I think Sunry maintains his contacts with the Republic and seeks to escalate the situation. Suspicious. I find this case to be fairly straightforward. Sunry is from the Republic, Elisa from the Sith. The great empires rallying now, without their conflict through their minions too. Is that all? What do you think of the Republic? I do not buy into the Republic line that this is some epic battle of the good Republic against the evil Sith Empire. The Sith Empire is merely an expansionistic power, much like the Republic was early in its history. It is simply the turning of history, where the old is swept away by the better new. Okay, and last. Since you have been designated arbiter in the Sunry case, I shall answer questions that you might have. What do you think of Sunry? Sunry is a former Republic officer who is highly regarded by your people. He is admired by your people here in Manila, and even seems to maintain some sort of relations with them still. If he is as capable as some of the Republic citizens still believe him to be, he is certainly capable of action that would result in this murder. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Suspicious. If someone were so innocent, why was he seen fleeing the scene? Running from the Okay. Whew. Okay, oops. Hey. Do I need to talk to these people?
I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries, but... In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments. Do you mind? I don't know if you've got what we're looking for, Jedi aren't generally suited to mercenary work. If you want, talk to Roland Wan at the Republic Embassy and see if he can find anything for you. It's north of here, just east past the first courtyard. It's just off the north end of the second courtyard. You can't miss it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to continue my recruitments.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is in... Sunry is... He's a cripple.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than the Sith woman. I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
Let's go with this.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
The real evidence. Mercenary Enclave. Can I really go there? Oh, there might be somebody to kill here. Greeting, my name is Nilko Moas. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I've seen better. What do you want? There is a task I was asked, human Jedi. I fear there is nowhere else I can turn. What do you want me to do? The Republic has been hiring mercenaries many more than usual. The incident at this base for recent. What cannot help but wonder? As an official of the Selkat people, this is of great concern to me. I only see the reason for this change in Republic policy. Follow the credits.
Be careful here, kid. Start poking your nose in a place that doesn't belong, and you might not like what you find.
I don't care. I'll do it, but only for the money. Oh, it didn't give me a... Elora Sunry's wife. This is a new mission. And I already talked to Elora. But just because I talked to her again, I have this. Okay, I didn't get a mission for this guy. I have to remember that. God damn.
I hope you're here to play some Pazak.
No.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian.
I think I talked to you already. Why is the Republic hiring so many mercenaries?
Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind. Though maybe they need... The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. On my world, those too weak to defend themselves deserve to die. A murder is justified if you have the strength to kill your victim. Manan has no such things, unless...
you're here to offer me a job, I'm maybe that Iridorian skullslacker at the bar, or the Johnny... I'm a realist. It was war, after all. And even though the Republic destroyed my people, the leaders of the Armada were Revan and Malak, so I hate the Sith just as much. And with this war, there's plenty of opportunity to take bloody vengeance against both sides, and make a nice profit along the way. We Mandalorians are always practical that way, not like those bloodthirsty Iridorians or those honor-bound Ichani, or anything else you... Well, nothing. Except that the Ichani are a bunch of fey dancers prancing in a battle with tiny weapons not fit for Mandalorian children. They hardly wear any armor because it slows them down when they run away. But the Ichani are better than the Iridorians. Those savages keep hacking at fallen foe even after death, mutilating the corpse out of pure bloodlust. I even heard they'll turn on each other when the battle fever hits. Who wants to work with someone like that? I could pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden. They ain't saying, but the price is sure right. Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming back, so I'm guessing... Not really. They say some Republic war hero killed her. Maybe you should check out the Republic Embassy. If there ever were any ruins on this world, they've long since... No.
Okay, talked about everything. Yes. I have information for you. We'll save before just in case. The Sith are training the Selkath youth in the ways of the Dark Jedi. Maybe a few credits could refresh my memory. Oh my god. This is what you offer to call a shakedown, is it? I did not wealthy human. I offered 500 credits for acquisition of my daughter and the other missing Selkath. Is this not enough? You prey upon my grief and concern over my missing daughter, but I am desperate. Here's another credits. The Sith are training the Selkath youth of the Dark Jedi. Yes, this makes sense. It is a wonder I did not see this before. Man's great strength is our neutrality. If Malak brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, we'll have a strong following among the Selkath people. Strong enough to seize control of Manami and our cult. My daughter Shasa, she too has been indoctrinated into the Sith camp. Your daughter is still with the Sith. Your daughter has joined the Sith. No, this is most terrible. Most terrible indeed. You must go now, young. To inform the Selkath authorities of what is transpiring. Here's the money I have promised. Keep your credits after asking for 100 more. Give me my money and get out of here. Okay. 400 XP, 600 credits, journal, dark side. Oh, yeah.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Are you hiring for the Republic? Then why are you wasting my time? There's big money to be made here. I can't risk missing a job offer because I'm yapping with you.
Okay.
Oh, it's you, again. I probably should cut back, but I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and What is there to investigate? Obviously, Sunry is guilty, but the Republic is doing everything they can. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. Are you some kind of historian or something? You should forget about the past. Look, it isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets
just
while we
sobered
sit
up.
and do absolutely nothing. Malak should send a fleet in and conquer this whole sector, Kolto or no. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. Oh, come on. Seems I'm not ladylike enough for some men. Well, I may be a woman, but I'm still a soul.
Okay. You.
Hey man, clear.
You're grabbing my stuff. Questions? No. Let's see where we haven't been. This is docking bay. So we won't return to the docking bay. Who are you?
A friend of mine recently got into Kazakh. You know, the card game. Now he can't stop. It's so addictive.
Oh, doesn't want to talk to me.
Stay out of my way. I'm on legit.
Yep.
Hey, I'm working here. Go talk to the diplomatic rep if you got something to say.
Fish. What's that? But I can't pass the gates of the city. You love Kazakh, admit it. No, I may have played it a little bit, like the first time I played this, but I usually stay away from the card games and games. Like I remember the card game in Final Fantasy VIII or in The Witcher. East Central? Yeah, I guess.
Malak will show you republics how a war is really waged.
Hey, Tyber, how's it going?
Just continue to befoul the beauty of this watery world, but otherwise I'm keeping well.
Ah, glad to hear it. Hey, this stuff's all for the Republic embassies, so can you just bill it to them?
Why is this important? Why did I have to see it? Oh, can I talk to you?
I always shop here. Type.
I cannot offer any great insight into this matter. I suggest you investigate the murder scene or perhaps talk to the other residents of the hotel. Yeah, I have to go to the hotel. What's in stock? Oh, let's buy all your advancement packs. Hotel. Okay, there's some place here I haven't been. Ignis.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too. The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Oh. That's important. He started after the shot.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
I can force persuade you will testify Sunry left before the shot. Will I be able to come back here?
What do you want to know? Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on. The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see he can't run good because he's... Yeah, I'm pretty damn...
Okay, I could have...
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know? Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to...
Okay, so if I do this...
Yeah. No.
I can do this again, if I want.
What?
So...
What?
But I'm interested in knowing exactly what went on. So there might be a scene of the crime.
You with the cell, Kath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunry and Alasa? What do you see? What did you see the night of the murder?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually.
You mean Sunry was having a relationship with Alasa? Yeah.
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
So that's what happened.
Well, Alasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything. You know, I think I could trust you. Heck, I don't even know why I shouldn't tell you. Well, one time, I saw Alasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest. Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Okay, so maybe I just have to force persuade that. Glupor.
You
here with Sulkath, you have questions for Glupor? Glupor already say everything he knows. I have questions about the murder of Velasa. Do you know anything about a starlight?
Glupor tanghit wanaji sarkat agi inko tune Glupor muliwa.
Where were you at the hotel? What did you see? What about Elsa's room?
Glupor yon tun chiwi ita.
Glupor staying at hotel. Glupor not very rich. Hotel much too rich for Glupor to live at. But Glupor stayed for weeks and I have enough. What did you see? Nazi murder. Oh no, Glupor did see Republic guy. Shunri was his name. Glupor sees Sunri running away from the scene of crime. Glupor sees nothing else. Nothing else at all. Especially not in Sid Laser's room. Or we at the hotel. Okay, we said listen to it. No one paid Glupor to do it. You want to tell me who paid you? For what? Glupor want to tell you. Sid paid him money to plant metal. Glupor want to tell you this because you are Glupor's friend, good friend. Maybe you give Glupor money, maybe not? Not very bright, yes. Okay, maybe I can talk to you.
You're the one defending Sunri now. Yeah. What do you... Normally I don't... The other is... Don't know anything.
Mysterious man, okay. You were not here before.
Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunri murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunri and Elasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so.
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
And just give it to me?
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in this?
I did.
Time is a critical... Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base?
Yes.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
What has the Republic done? Yeah, I get the point.
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports. But a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway. So we made a deal. We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task. so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
I have not investigated what happened down there.
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
Will I get down there? What will you do for me?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Okay, we'll do that. No.
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank you.
Okay, I guess this is the exit. Ooh. Well, we're not going there. Man, there's nothing here. Fuck it. I trust that there's nothing. This guy's still dead there. Yeah, I think I'll go do the well, a bunch of stuff just appeared. Star map, mission for the Republic. The Pazak player. So much information. Those are not necessarily, they're quests. I mean, each of them, it's almost just information for one quest. Okay, this is where I haven't been yet. Who are you?
Kon mulis limo po iwan. Latuka ulwan. Laboda na winkis.
I don't want your cards.
Those Sith are always trying to goad us. Why don't the Selkath stop them?
Tracks, so nothing to do here. Shop, sit base. Ah, where's the embassy? Where's the Republic embassy? Etherback is waiting for you inside the area. As you probably know. Oh yeah, okay, there are no security cameras there, but better to conduct our business away from prying eyes. Okay, I need to kill this guy. However, before we go in, I'll point out that this rather large assault droid standing beside me. I and the droid will both accompany you in to see Etherback, just to make sure there is no trouble. My business with Etherback is private. You don't need to do that. I won't cause any trouble. Etherback is an important man with access to the rich and powerful. He is not about to let himself become an easy target for a kidnapping or an assassination. When you meet Etherback, I and the droid will both be there. It's my job to protect my employer, and I intend to do that regardless of my personal feelings toward him. Personal feelings? Do you mean you don't like Etherback? Etherback can be a temperamental and his clients. Combine that with his arrogance and the way he treats his underlings, and you can understand why I might soon consider seeking out your employment. But despite all Etherback's fault, he does pay well, so I serve my employer faithfully for now. You should quit him right now. Leave him to find another job. You're right. He's never treated me with the respect I deserve. Yelling at me, insulting me, belittling me. I don't know why I stayed with him as long as I did. Etherback never appreciated me while I was around. So let's see how he likes dealing with you alone. But before I go, one last warning, human. Whatever your plan for Etherback is, be careful. I've always suspected he was more than just a simple merchant. I've heard people who cross him are rarely heard from. I don't want to risk his vengeance, so I'm going to disappear for a long while, just in case Etherback gets the better of you in this. Understand? Goodbye, human. Good luck. Okay, bye-bye. The assault droid must be programmed to respond to Vex's command. Now that he's gone, he isn't doing much of anything. Reprogram. Rig the droid with a frag mine, preparing to approach Etherback and detonate. 1 repair point. 2 repair points. I have 63. Let's go with attack. No. Immediately? What is this? What's going on here? Oh. Data pad. Okay. Well, that's cool. If you stay here, eventually you see ships coming in and out. That is very nice. Because the first time I was here, this was all empty, and I was like, oh, this is a boring space, but I don't know, stuff is going on. If I wait enough, maybe it'll go away. Okay. This is done. What is there? Let's see what there, just in case there's something. Yes. I think I could just use this guy with speed. Is this really fast? I think I used to do this. I'm not sure it's that fast. Oh, hello.
Sure.
Not this again! Take that!
transport. Oh, this is why I could have launched the Sith. Let's see what happens if I do this. Can I just re-enter the base? Oh, I can. Interesting. But no, I'm here and I don't want to be here. I'm getting super tired, so I think I'll just call it a night. Because of yesterday, I haven't slept really this tonight, and yeah. I just wanted to see if maybe the embassy is somewhere around here. Doesn't seem so. So yeah, I think I'll continue this next time. Next time will not be Friday. Usually I would have continued this Friday, but the Friday stream is just transferred to Saturday. So normally I don't stream on Saturday, so I'll just move into... so Friday there will be no stream, and Saturday we'll be continuing this. Tomorrow it's gonna be some... some Heroes of Might and Magic. 8 PM Eastern time. And sorry for the short stream, but I mean, no. I'm just sleeping right now. I just want to go sleep. Yeah, so we're gonna raid the James show, and I hope you guys had some fun. But remember to have some fun. And see you next time. (8 PM Eastern time pretty much every day except on Saturdays, except this week, next week, and maybe the week after that. It's gonna be the Friday that I take off, and the Saturday that I'll play. So take care everyone, good night, ciao.